All right, you're going to go through the kipping ring dip. So with the kipping ring dip, we're trying to essentially turn the dip into something like a push press, where we're generating momentum through the torso, the lower limbs, to then get a easier press out. So you're using a knee drive or a leg drive to get that pop and then a press out. So if I was to use that analogy, I'm going through a push press, I dip, I use the leg drive, and then I press out. In this kipping ring dip, what we're doing is we're pulling the knees up towards the chest. As we press out, we extend the legs to hit a solid lockout. So I'll go through a few reps. And you can see that little knee drive makes it a bit easier. So as you're learning this progression, the easiest way to do it is just to start with like one aspect of the movement so you can really break it down. So say I was to pull that right back to the start, the first thing that we're doing is we're doing this little knee pop to get a bit of elevation off the bottom of the rings. So I want you to do that without actually doing the press out or the leg kick, and that's going to make it a little bit easier to then transition into those later parts of the movement. So I'm just using that little pop to get the momentum. From there, what I'll do is I would add in the kick out, and you'll probably notice you'll naturally just press out of the bottom. So it'll be knee drive and then kick. And then the final aspect is I add that punch. I go knee drive, kick, and then punch with the upper body. And I hit that solid lockout. As you start to get more efficient with it, it's much easier to link, and it also transfers really well to the high rings when you catch the bottom of the ring muscle up to get that nice sort of pop out of the dip, not having to strict dip it out every single